Hello, this is Nishant Dinesh Nambaya. You are 14 CS 241. Today I am going to explain about the Today I am going to explain about the management lab, and for the first exercise is furniture company database. So here we need to use the SQL queries and solve our problems. Uh, and solve our problems. Here we are given some questions, and the output is given on the right side of the page. Now the first question is that create a table customer with primary key constraints. So for that we need to create a table customer id within a customer id, like attributes like customer id, customer name, city address and postal code. And the customer id is the primary constraint. The customer id is the primary constraint here. And for the second questions, create all other tables the same way which we created the customer table. In the same way we need to create all other tables like order line, product and supply. So the same way here it is also given, creating a table order with the attributes such as order id, order date, customer id, etc. The same way all other tables are created: order line, product and supply. For the third question, add in a foreign key reference to the customer id attribute. uh, for the third question, we need to alter the table order and given a foreign key with reference to customer id. Customer id. The fourth question is modify the attribute product finish in the product table to product material. For this question, we need to alter the table product, rename the column rename the column uh, product finish to product material underscore alter table alter. For the fifth question, add an attribute called price in the order line table. For this question, alter table order line, modify ordered underscore quality constraints underscore constraint. For the is next question, rename the order line to order quantity. For the seventh experiment, we need to rename the table name to table name as order line to order quantity. For that, rename order line to order quantity table, it is renamed. For the next question, add supplier address column to the supplier table. We need to add in a supplier address column to the supplier address column to the supplier table. For that, we alter the table supplier, add in a column supplier, whichever column we need to put. So, it is given in the example, if it is given alter table supplier, add supplier underscore add vcar. Okay. For next, describe all the tables. For describing all the tables, we use DESC or table name. So this displays everything about the table. For the next question, add in a primary constraints to all the tables. After all the alter table orders, add primary key order id 10 table order. Table order. And the next question is modify the data type of rating to decimal. Um, here we need to do this: alter the table supplier, modify rating decimal from 10 to 2. And for the next question, add a not null constraint to the customer name and address. For the customer table, we need to add a null constraint for the name and the address. For that, the alter customer table, customer modify customer, the address and the constraint and not to the null. And for the 13th question, add in a unique key constant to order ID in order table. In the order table, we need to create a unique constant for the order ID. That is, alter table order, modify order ID constraint C to unique. For the 14th question, remove the unique key constraints that I have added. So recently, which we have added the unique key constraint, that must be removed. For that, alter table order, drop constraint, table alter. For the 16th question, for the 15th question, drop the column supplier added in the supplier table. In the supplier table, the column which we added separately, the supplier address, we need to drop that column. For that, alter table supplier, drop column supplier add. And for the 16th question, drop the table order. We need to drop the whole table we have been created for order. So drop table and the table name order. Truncate the table. uh, Truncate the table. The last question given here is truncate the table. For this, we need to use the truncate command. Just we have used here truncate table customer. This is how all the SQL queries works. This is how all the SQL query works. Thank you.